Hi everyone. Today we will be learning about Walker's model of curriculum development. We are your presenter, Betchaida and Laurentino Maria Kenneth. In this particular topic, we have prepared 3 learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to first analyze the difference of Walker's curriculum model from the other models. Second, examine the strengths and weaknesses of Walker's model. Third, evaluate the model's appropriateness in the Philippine setting. Allow me to share to you a brief biography of Decker Walker. Decker Walker was an assistant professor of education at Stanford University, where he received his PhD in 1971. His specialty was curriculum, and his major interests are the process of curriculum development and curriculum policy making. Let us move on to his model of curriculum. Walker developed a model for curriculum development and first published it in 1971. He also used the term naturalistic. Naturalistic describes how curriculum was actually developed rather than how it should be developed. He also contended that curriculum developers do not follow the prescriptive approach of rational linear sequence of curriculum elements when they develop curricula. Instead, he follows dynamic and descriptive model. In his model, Walker was particularly interested in how curriculum workers actually do their tasks in curriculum development. Walker was able to identify 3 phases, which he termed platform, deliberation, and curriculum design. In the platform phase, Walker suggested that curriculum workers bring with them their individual beliefs, knowledge, and values. They have their own ideas about how to do their tasks, and they are prepared to discuss and argue about them. In phase 2, the deliberations, on the other hand, it involves identifying which facts are needed for means and ends, generating alternatives and considering the consequences of these alternatives. This phase is also used in weighing alternative costs and consequences and choosing the best alternative for the curriculum task they are about to do. And in the third phase, which is the curriculum design, it involves planning, decision making, and actual development of curriculum. Remember that Walker's model is a dynamic and descriptive model of curriculum development, like what I've said a while ago. It reflects the realities of how curriculum workers plan and develop a curriculum. It recognizes the role and influence of curriculum workers and any curriculum development task. From our readings, we have discovered 5 Walker's model strengths. The first one, check and change if not effective. Curriculum workers can check and change if it is not effective. It also offers flexibility. Workers may change those processes at any point in the curriculum development that is more appropriate in their needs. Third, it identifies which facts are needed and consider consequences and generate alternatives. Fourth, it also opens more perceptions and stand of the target groups. And lastly, teachers is the one who involved and had a big opportunity to contribute in curriculum development. Walker's model also have its weaknesses. First, the process of deliberation may not be consistent. It is time-consuming or worse, it may stuck. Two, it doesn't address what happens after the curriculum design is implemented. Third, it only studied large-scale process and not the individual teachers. Fourth, since it is influenced by teachers, in fact, not all of the teachers have the idea and capabilities to follow those others teachers' contributions. And with that, it will be hard for the other teachers or new teachers to cope up with it. Another weakness of Walker's model is a strong tendency of the curriculum development to be stuck in phase 2. According to Print 1993, too much discussion may lead to analysis paralysis syndrome that could penalize or prolong the process of curriculum development. In conclusion, based on our thorough reading, this model is not applicable in the Philippine setting. Why? Because this model, being dynamic, can be confusing to other curriculum workers who are not aware of the necessary processes of curriculum development. If this model is applied in the Philippines, where most teachers are mere implementers of curriculum developed by other educators, it may not have value to them. So we concluded that Walker's model of curriculum is not applicable in the Philippine setting. Here are the references that support these conclusions. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have learned something new for today. God bless everyone.